Welcome everyone. We had a great show last week with yo-yo legend Dale Meyerberg. It was great catching up with Dale. The Nickinator won the lightning round giveaway of the Dale Meyerberg signature yo-yo. And the big winner for last week was Tim Simcoe, who won the giant prize package. So congratulations to Tim for creating chaos in the Nickinator household. However, the Nickinator did stop by my home to pick up his winning yo-yo earned from the lightning round, and he did reveal the secret to his success, which I will show you all right now. Yes, those are real rabbit's feet, but more disturbing is that he keeps the rabbit as a pet. He has a little push cart he moves around. That's a very sad, sad mental image, but it does give more lucky energy to those feet, and it shows you to what extremes folks will go to win our pop quizzes. Plus, the Nickinator had a horseshoe surgically implanted over his spleen, which he does not like to talk about, as it was done in a seedy little hotel outside of Cincinnati 2 years ago. And when he woke up from the procedure, not only did he have the implanted horseshoe, but he was missing his left kidney. But based on his winning streak, I would have to say it was all worth it because the scar is hardly noticeable. Now you know the secret to Nickinator's success in winning all those prize packages. Tonight we're going to have another great prize package for all of our pop quiz near the end of the show, and we will talk about the mystery box contest, which I believe was won by nobody, because nobody had the gumption to make the effort to win the $250 mystery box. What kind of crazy COVID-19 84 world are we living in? So I won't be opening that box tonight. I will have to figure out what we will do with that at some other time. I may open it on another episode. I may just keep all the goodies for myself. I don't know. However, I would really like to find out what's in that mystery box. Later in the show, I'll be showing you a few of my recent finds, and Dano the Mano stopped by for a wee bit of trading along with some appraisals on some of his recent acquisitions, and I'll be showing that interaction with all the gory details included. That is PG-13 for our young viewers that might get offended. So let's begin our big prize package for this week. Let's show them what they could win. Sean?
In keeping with tonight's episode of Ask Me Anything, we have an eclectic mix of prize packages tonight. As always, we have a Lucky's Collector's Guide to 20th Century Yo-Yos, the must-have guide for yo-yo collectors and the criminally insane. Then, of course, we've got the Zombie Cause Dictionary, along with your very own Zombie Boy Yo-Yo, and I believe the Nickinator has told me this is the only Zombie Cause Yo-Yo he does not have. So you need to deny him tonight because he really wants this. This is your chance to get back at the Nickinators. There's an Alox flying disc, a nice wood off-brand yo-yo from the 60s, one to always have in your collection. There's a 20-year-old Duncan Imperial yo-yo, and a couple of Stealth Fire Omega yo-yos, also about 20 years old. Here we've got a string packet for tops. This is a Royal top string packet, 2 for 10 cents. Those strings are a little bit heavier than the yo-yo strings, so they can be used to tie up evil siblings, and because they're a little bit thicker, they don't cut into the wrist like yo-yo strings do. Therefore, Mom and Dad will never know. Deniability is the key here, and for 2 for 10 cents, you can't beat that price. Here's a couple of more Duncan tops. While the siblings are tied up, you can play with your 1960s tops there. Oh, here's a nice Duncan butterfly. This little gem here is almost 50 years old. It was produced in the early 70s. This is the hot stamped plastic butterfly by Duncan Flambeau. I believe this is the very first butterfly or plastic butterfly that was produced by Duncan Flambeau. Great to have in your collection. And if this yo-yo won't get a hot chick to come up and see your yo-yo collection, I just don't know what will work then. Up to the left there, we've got a Duncan 60s yo-yo trick book, and there is a Daymart night roller yo-yo. They started making those around 1990. The special thing about this yo-yo is that it has about double the concentration of glow plastic in it as regular glow yo-yos, so it's a pretty bright yo-yo. They made several 100,000 of these, I think, so they're not that uncommon, but finding them on the package this old is a little bit of a find. So as we zoom out, I'm seeing a couple other things like some Spectra Star yo-yos in there. Looks like there's 2 or 3 of them. Those are always nice collectibles if you're into Spectra Star. There's a nice Coca-Cola yo-yo, about 20 years old. That's a super on the card. Those are hard to find. So that's what we have for tonight. Let's check out our value for this interesting prize package. Okay, there you have it. $233.03. How about that extra 3 cents? Okay, that's what we're playing for tonight. So see you at the end of the show with the pop quiz.
Okay, there you are, another great prize package for this evening. All you have to do is answer 2 questions correctly during the pop quiz near the end of the show. So keep watching. Sean, let's see, do we need to do any shout outs here? Let's see who's watching. I see Judith Schultz has checked in. Ruben, thanks for watching again. Tim, last week's winner, he's in ready to win again. Chuck Short, good to see you, Chuck. Jimmy Johnson, another fantastic collector, yo-yo legend out there, along with Chuck. So, see, all those guys have checked in and are watching. Okay, so let's see. Okay, moving on, I want to show you a few of the things that I've picked up recently. Nothing too spectacular, but I will tell you why I think they're interesting to me, but to anybody else in the entire universe, I don't know, maybe not. Or maybe there are hundreds of you out there that are secretly coveting what I'm about to show you. All right, so let's see, let's take a look. This is an interesting little yo-yo, actually, because I want to find out what this is. This is a, let me read this, Bammy Ultimate. Now, actually, a patient of mine brought this yo-yo in, and I don't know if we can see the writing on that any better.
Push it in a little bit.
Push it in a little bit. There we go. You can see that a little bit. It's kind of translucent. It's got little flakes in it. I like those sparkly yo-yos. So that's a Bammy Ultimate. It looks like a cheap yo-yo. But if you have any history on that, please text me. I'd like to find out about it. Again, it was nice of a patient to think of me and bring that in. And it's rare that a patient brings in a yo-yo to me that I actually don't have. So that was a shocker to me. This next one, you may or may not know, I am a big fan of these photolithographed yo-yos. These are probably from the 70s, and they're all touristy yo-yos or souvenir yo-yos. And they always seem to have like 4 different, images on them. This one's from Puerto Rico, and this actually has the price tag on it, which helps me because I always wondered how much people were paying for these things. Apparently it was worth $1.50 back in the day to take that home with you from your trip to Puerto Rico. And there's a bunch of these out there. I probably have somewhere between 12 and 15 different ones in the collection. So if any of you guys know what company made these or any of the history on that, I'm fascinated by these yo-yos. So let me know. Generally, these yo-yos sell in the $10 to $20 range. I really don't see them selling much over $20, which makes them easy to collect. It's not too heavy on the pocketbook. So nice little yo-yo there, souvenir yo-yo from Puerto Rico from the 70s. This one, I like the oddball stuff. This yo-yo is shaped like a 45 disc old record, and it's not sold in the United States. This is, they call it the vinyl yo-yo for the vinyl that the records were made of. I think they only released this in England, so I had to, I believe, get this one sent in from England. So that makes it a little heavy on the pocketbook because of the postage, but I like the novelty of that. And I think the same company that made that makes this pizza yo-yo. I like the food ones. Now, it's not really shaped like the Oreo yo-yos or some of those other ones that are actually like in the Hostess Cupcake yo-yo, where they're actually the image, but it kind of looks a little bit like a pizza. And again, I think that's an English release, so you're not going to see those show up too often, I think, on eBay. And then my last thing I want to show you, and I just thought this was kind of cool here. Here is a birthday greeting card. It's got Grandpa on it, and he is politically incorrect now, smoking a cigar, but this is from 1952, and if you open up the card, he's playing a yo-yo. And this, as you open the card, and I thought this was really cool, that the string actually moves the little yo-yo, little crazy thing, just to show, because it has some movement there. But that was top of the line birthday card stuff back in 1952. So obviously the yo-yos were a big deal still in 1952. So anyways, those are a few of the things that I've picked up over the last couple weeks, and I thought I would share. If anybody has any information on any of those things that I just showed, please let me know, and I'll be happy to update everybody on a future episode. So, okay, so those are some of my recent finds. Let's move on to my little trading session with Dano the Mano, and we will see what yo-yos he brought to have appraised, and more importantly, what he brought to trade. Okay, Sean, let's run that trading session now.
Okay, well, we got Dano back here. We're going to do a little bit of trading. If you've seen some of our earlier episodes, Dano comes over and we do trading here. So I'd love to have other people come over and do a little trading. And of course, we like to see trading going on at all the contests. So he's got some stuff here. Not everything's for trade. He wanted to get a little valuation on some of the items he's picked up. So let's take a look and see what you got there, Dano.
All right, before we get to the trade, I figured we could look at some of this stuff.
Stunt pilot, very nice, still in the box. Got a tape, looks like on the other side. Real nice Pro-Yo, very unusual. And these usually, and this is interesting with this particular yo-yo, is that sometimes these sell just as much loose as they do in the box, which I don't understand. But anyway, recently, if you can get them for under 50 bucks, it's a good deal. Now, if you really watch, sometimes you can get a real steal on these. So it's worth keeping your eye out for these. So usually in the 40 to 50 range is what these are going for in the box, and sometimes even loose. So nice find there, Dano.
All right, I actually got that on a trade. So.
Oh, good trade then.
Yep.
Nice trade.
This one here is gifted to me, and I didn't see it in the Bible of yo-yos.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, this is the freehand, the original one. These are real nice. Just like the Stunt Pilot, the weird thing about the original freehand is that they will sell sometimes less in the package than they do loose. Now this one's got a little bit of wear on it, a couple little marks and stuff like that. But with the freehands, because a lot of times people are actually buying these to play them, it doesn't seem to make much difference in the price. So I see these go off anywhere from $40 to $75. And like I said, sometimes you can still pick up a original freehand. If you can find it for under 40, you're doing good. So 40 to 75, and that's with or without packaging. So that's kind of bizarre, both with the Stunt Pilot and the freehand.
Yes, and this was a gift from a viewer of your show, John Bozung.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, sure. Masters world record holder, and I think several events. John.
Yep, absolutely. So thanks, John, for hooking me up with that. So I've got three more yo-yos, but let's start with these two right here.
Super. Okay, well this is obviously a Pony Boy. Pony Boys are from the 50s. They're a little styrene type plastic with a little
ball inside. These are really cool yo-yos. Generally, I would say if you had to have a price point on one of these, it'd be about 20 bucks. Can you get them less? Yeah, if you really look and careful on eBay, you can sometimes score these. If you can get them for under $10, you're doing a great thing. Now, there's one variation of the Pony Boy that is really rare, and it's the one that says No Mo Yo-Yo, in where they put a sticker inside it, and that was made brief. There was just a few made right when Duncan Platt closed. They had a bunch of these, and they made some. So, and it has a little sad dog's face on it. So if you happen one of those will sell $300+ range. So that's the one rare exception of the Pony Boy. And this, of course, is a Yellow Seal Duncan, the Yo-Yo Man Yellow Seal. This is the not the broken pedestal, but the solid pedestal. And this one's actually got a pretty solid seal. The problem with these seals is they get a lot of crazing, and then they also get a lot of cracking. So this one's in good shape. The yo-yo itself isn't that, it's got some little scuffs, but it's not a bad display item. So they made a lot of these. So usually you're talking about the $20 to $30 range. Now, if they're kind of mini mint, man, the price can really shoot up. So this is a very nice find here.
And so, just so you know, with these two yo-yos, I actually got these off of eBay from Yo-Yo Collector out of Missouri.
Okay, great.
Yep,
Perfect.
So he's always setting a lot of people up. He's got a great collection of stuff. And the final yo-yo that I brought for you to take a look at here is something that I found, and I think I found a diamond in the rough, and I think that this is much more rare than anybody saw. It's a Duncan Imperial.
Yes, this is, well, it's dated. That's nice, 1991. And this is the, it says Bassmasters on it, so I'm assuming this was made as a, a promo yo-yo. But it's weird here. And you had talked to me before I knew he was going to bring this in, but the difference with this yo-yo, you'll see it has sparkles on it, but it's really not sparkle like your traditional Duncan. There's a sparkle. Yeah, grab this one off. Can you pop that one off here? I want to just show you a traditional sparkle. This has little bits of sparkle in it. That's your Duncan Gold Award yo-yo. That's what you usually think of sparkles. This is made like they make the Bassmasters boats, where those are actually metal flakes embedded into the yo-yo. That is very cool. Now, I don't know how many they made. I've never seen this before. This is nearly 20 years old. There can't be many of them out there. I doubt Dano's ever going to be trading this baby off.
Never trade.
So if this comes up for auction, these are one of the items when I'm asked to value things, I say, I don't know. Because it could go for $25, it could go for $350. I just literally don't know, because it's just who wants this. But this is very unique, and what we found is over the years, it's just like the standard yo-yos. If you get a Duncan Super Yo-Yo, well, the standard one, that's still, in a really good shape. That may run you with the stamp seal, 15, 20 bucks. You can still get a really nice one for 15 or 20 bucks. But if you get into variations where you have the fish scale paint or the splatter paint or the swirl paint, the candy swirl paint, those all of a sudden, now you're talking 3-digit numbers for buying those yo-yos. So this may be one of those in the future. So super, super nice find there.
So I gotta ask you though, and obviously as a collector, I sort of know the answer, but as an enthusiast, I love this yo-yo, and I really, really, really want to display it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm ever gonna find anything like this again. Your thoughts on the packaging?
Well, obviously the packaging doesn't really increase the value any. I don't think any, and since they all came like this, it's not coming with artistic packaging. So realistically, you could take it out, but the packaging like this does protect it a little bit. So it's 6.1 after the. I don't think this is going to really devalue this if you take it out of the packaging, quite frankly.
Very cool.
So let's see what you got to trade here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lucky, I brought some yo-yos to trade today. Well, first off, and I'm guessing you already have this, but I just got a bunch of these in, and I thought it was neat, and trade for trade, I'm hoping to get a string pack back for it. But Here's Egyptian fiber cords, and I don't know if you can tell me anything. Are those rare at all or anything?
These are actually pretty common. They sold a bunch of these, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. Big stacks of them in the boxes. So they're out there. This is in really good condition, but certainly worth trading. I've got plenty of string packs and duplicates, so certainly worth trading for, and we can do this as a giveaway on one of the shows.
And the packaging is very, very cool too.
Yeah, it's the glassine package. This is a royal. Nice package. If they were rare, that would be a real find.
The next yo-yo is another yo-yo that I can almost be assured that you have in your collection. I've seen it in your book. This is a cereal box yo-yo. It's a Dunkin' Cocoa Puffs glow-in-the-dark yo-yo, and
Yep.
I believe it's from around 1992-ish.
Yep. This was a giveaway from the. Matter of fact, I think I even have one of the cereal boxes. But this, real nice glow yo-yo. If you collect glow yo-yos, definitely one you should have in your collection. I do have these, but I'll be happy to trade for it. And when we do our glow yo-yo section, this will be, we'll make sure that's included in one of our lightning round pop quizzes. So you have a chance to win this yo-yo that I'm trading for right now.
All right, and actually those play very. Some people don't give the Dunkin' Butterfly the credit, the newer ones, and they're okay. But this one right here, I took another
Good
one out of
player.
the package, and they play good. So,
Good.
And you know that I'm a huge Dunkin' Butterfly
Sure.
fan. It's one of my main interests in collecting, and I've got a yo-yo here that's more new than what you normally collect, but I think it'll fit perfectly into your collection.
Oh, nice. Yes. Well, you know what? I haven't got around to getting one of these yet. This is the metal Dunkin' Butterfly. I believe the only one. Am I correct on that?
The Dunkin' AL Butterfly AL. So these just came out about a year ago. I think they came out right around World's time, and so this is from the second run, but it's a pretty fun colorway on that one.
Yeah. Very cool. I don't have one, so definitely very tradable here. So I'm looking forward to trading for that. All right, let's go have you take a look at some yo-yos and see what we can come up with here.
Very cool. Going through the Coke yo-yos again. Now, lucky.
Do a quick. So Dano's found some yo-yos he likes. And there's our string pack we'll be trading. So we got a. All right, so Dano found some stuff here. Nice, really not politically correct Bill Clinton blow yo. Then we got an early pro yo there. That's nice. Couple carving wood Dunkin' blanks. Garfield, that's sculpted Garfield, very nice. I think that's the only one I got a trade on that. This is from the Revenge of the Nerds 2. There was a good set of those. Bart Simpson, and then string pack for string pack. So a good trade there, Dano. Thanks for coming by, and look forward to trading with you in the future. And anybody else wants to trade, let me know.
Yeah, thank you.
Before Dano gets all my stuff.
Soon enough. Thanks,
All right.
Lucky.
All right, great.
All right, hey, I want to, Ian Simpson, I think is a first-time viewer. I want to just do a little shout-out to him and just let him know you were asking about how to get a Lucky's Collector's Guide to 20th Century Yo-Yos. Well, we give one away on almost every show, so keep watching and taking part in the pop quizzes. All you have to do is beat the Nickinator. So I did make one glaring mistake during that appraisal, which I didn't realize until I was looking at the video. I have been that Dunkin' Dayglow. I don't know how I blew that. I'm pretty sure I was missing taking my Alzheimer's medicine, and anytime you do that, you pay the price for that later on. So that Dunkin' Dayglow is a really cool yo-yo, and it's a much better yo-yo than what I was thinking it was when I was looking at that when we were filming that video. These are incredibly hard to find with the seal as intact as that one. Those Day-Glo paints just don't hold those seals very well at all. So I take back totally what I said about that yo-yo being common. Dano, I am sorry, but that should have been in probably the $40 to $70 price range. And if that was mint, which I don't know I've ever seen a mint Day-Glo, it would be in probably the 3-digit range. So my apologies to Dano. What a great find. Or maybe I just waited till after I was off screen and offered him $10 for it. You decide the truth. So anyway, let's go to one of my favorite parts of the show and seeing what's going on in the auctions right now. So here are the hot auctions of the week.
Doc Lucky's Flaming Hot Auction Picks of the Week.
Okay, let's jump into hot auction number 3.
Number 3, Hot Pick of the Week.
All right, you see San Francisco, obviously the Golden Gate Bridge there. This is a wood yo-yo. On the other side, this is a Tom Kuhn beginner's yo-yo. This is a rare seal. You see these coming up every once in a while. They sold this as a souvenir in San Francisco back when Tom Kuhn was making these early yo-yos. I don't think he made them for that long. It was just a souvenir item. I don't know how many he made, but it wasn't that many of them. So these are hard to find, and I will say I've seen them sell, that seal sell for a lot more than $100, and the fact that they will let you make an offer on this, I think somebody's going to jump on that, and who knows, that may go before the show is even over. So anyway, I think that's a great Tom Kuhn find there. Not a bad price for the Golden Gate Bridge seal of a Tom Kuhn beginner yo-yo. Again, you don't see that seal coming up very often, an early Tom Kuhn yo-yo. All right, let's head to hot auction number 2.
Number 2, Hot Pick of the Week.
Okay, here is a Royal Tops. This is a seal yo-yo with the king size. This is their oversized. This is kind of a classic Royal. This is, when I think of the Royal Yo-Yo Company, you got to have a king size. That was their big baby there. And these used to sell for the hundreds of dollars. Look at that price. $12.75 with a $7.50 postage. Now I realize it's still early in the auction and it may go for more, but I saw one just last week go for not much more than this. And I'm shocked. I mean, I don't know if this is a COVID 1984 thing craziness, but this yo-yo is a super nice yo-yo. Royal is a great off-brand to collect because there's so many different ones, but this is just a classic Royal yo-yo. So check that one out, guys. Don't let that one slip by you, especially at that low price there. So let's go to my number 1 pick of the week.
Number 1, Hot Pick of the Week.
All right, here we go. We've got a Flores up here. This is Flores from the 50s. This is not the original Flores from the 20s, but he restarted as Flores Corporation of America in the 50s. He did have a jeweled yo-yo. I don't know why the price is so good on this right now, but you'll notice that there's that little seal on there that says Royal Champion Seal. Royal used to do this with some of their contests. They just throw a seal on any yo-yo if the kid was in their contest, if it wasn't a Royal yo-yo. And Duncan actually did the same thing sometimes. So the current bid is $33. I'm sorry, with free shipping. Okay, it's got to end up going more than that. I saw one of these go just a few days ago for $80, which I thought that was a pretty good deal for that particular yo-yo. So here's your chance to pick up a Flores. Now, one thing about that seal, if you don't like the seal on there, those things usually come off with a little bit of water. Now, don't quote me on that, but that should clean that up to making that a pretty spectacular jeweled Flores. I personally would keep that seal on because I think it's historic, and I wouldn't remove that. I think it's an interesting thing to talk about in the history of the yo-yo. But regardless, this is a good auction right now, and it's something you should be paying attention to, and that's why it's my #1 pick of the week. So let's go to the scorching score of the week.
Mr. Bandalore's scorching score of the week.
Okay, I'm prevaricating a little bit on this one. It's probably not a real scorching score. This little segment ends up being a shameless promotion of our celebrity yo-yoer contest. Notice the price. That was the sale price on this Cold Fusion GT. And just a reminder, we are giving away a GT, and it won't cost you a dime. All you have to do is get a yo-yo in the hands of a celebrity, and right now Dano is way in front as he has the only entry. So let's get those entries in, folks, and you could win one of these yo-yos, a Cold Fusion GT, and 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollars. That is something you should work for a little bit, I think, to get a yo-yo in the hands of a celebrity. So get out there, beat the bush, and find us some celebrities and get the yo-yos in their hands. Okay, let's go to the nasty dog of the day.
Nasty, nasty dog of the day.
I firmly believe history is everything when it comes to the collectability of a yo-yo, but some dealers may have a tendency to stretch the storyline a little bit. They related this yo-yo to Nixon's trip to China in 1972 because it had a panda on it. Now I've seen a lot of toys with pandas featured. I don't think this cheap tin yo-yo personally is from 1972, could be wrong, nor does it have anything to do with Nixon's trip to China. To me, this is an NWP yo-yo, not worth the postage, and certainly not worth the asking price of 20 bucks, and I didn't look and see what the postage is, but I think it was like 8 or 9 bucks. So you're talking about nearly $30 for this yo-yo that is a cheap tin yo-yo. So my warning to you guys out there is always be aware of the storylines with the yo-yo that you're about to purchase to make sure that there is some accuracy to what they're telling you, because these guys will tell you anything. They just make up some of this crap and will put it on their yo-yo. So if there's a question, check it out, look it up in my book, or just, text me and I'll tell you. So anyway, let's get on to our pop quiz. I know everybody's been waiting for it. I know Nick is out there rubbing his rabbit's feet, and his pet rabbit Stumpy is watching as well. Sean, let's go on to the pop quiz.
Doc Lucky's Pop Quiz. One shot, one champion. First to answer both questions in the Facebook comments wins. Get ready.
In Lucky's periodic table of yo-yos, what yo-yo represents helium, and what color was the first yo-yo in space? I have no... So we should be having some answers come in. So anyway, in my periodic table of yo-yos, what yo-yo represents helium, and what was the first yo-yo in microscopic vision is going to be tough to tell. So that's something you're going to probably have to figure out on your own. All right, so we're still waiting for those answers. And let's...
For all the people I just moved that periodic table out of.
What's that?
They were looking at the periodic table, I can tell it.
Okay. All right, we're still waiting for those answers. What yo-yo represents helium on Lucky's periodic table of yo-yos? And most of you have that hanging in the living room of your houses if you're any true yo-yo collector. So you can just look right up there at helium, and then you can also think about the different colors. It's a standard color. There's no combination color there. So I'm trying to see if we got any winners here yet. I think mine has gone dead there, Sean. Are you getting?
I am here. I'll bring my phone over to you so you can look.
Okay.
Because I forgot what you told me.
Okay. Sean is bringing me over his thing so I can see these answers. Let's see. Close. We've got I think, so I will tell you a hint. Somebody has got the color right. Okay, I'm just going to give you a hint since it's taken a while. It is not the hesitator. That would have been a good pick, but I don't think the hesitator was even out when I made that chart. So we're still throwing them out there. Everybody still seems to be stuck on that hesitator.
They just keep commenting it. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Okay, let's see here. We're still waiting for some more to come in. Silver, don't know. Okay, I'm going to tell you that the color is not silver.
I've not seen Nick very much.
I'm going to tell you the color is not white. Nick is probably there looking things up, would be my guess.
Nick should have a periodic table of yo-yos.
I think Nick does have a periodic table of yo-yos. He's probably trying to unroll it now. See, his problem is he didn't immediately hang it on the wall of his living room.
Exactly.
If you had that hanging on the wall of the living room, you should be able to look right up there and see what that is.
Mine's right above my bed.
Sean tells me he hangs his periodic table of yo-yos right above his bed. And I know this does help his dating life a lot. Oh my God, look who won! Here it is, High Care and Yellow. High Care and Yellow. And it was, once again, the Nickinator. Double check me on this, Sean.
No, you're right.
Oh my gosh, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. You know those horseshoe implants are going to be really popular in the near future. You heard it here first. Check out Horseshoe Metals Limited, ticker symbol HOR. That's HOR. But then again, I said Zoom Technologies was going to be a really good buy. And if you did buy Zoom Technologies, you know exactly what I mean by that. Suckers. All right, Nickinator, well, you know where to find me. You know where to pick up all the goodies. I don't know if it was the rabbit's feet or the implanted horseshoe, but I do know the Nickinator's pet rabbit Stumpy is hopping up and down right now in total excitement. Probably, actually, I wouldn't say hopping, more like a wobbling thud. But anyway, if Stumpy's happy for the Nickinator, then I can say I'll be happy for him as well. So congratulations, Nickinator, for another amazing win. I know he was back there looking stuff up where people were just throwing up random answers. So next week we have another excellent show. Of course, we will have a prize package for the pop quiz as always. We will also have a lightning round. We missed out this week because we were planning on opening the mystery prize package and nobody...
Wait, hold on a second. We have a challenge.
Oh, we have a challenge?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. This...
Tim Simcoe says high lead is hydrogen. So let me go look at this real quick. Let me go take a look.
It should be a high care. We're having a challenge on that. So maybe I don't even know my own dang poster. Sean is going over and looking. I do happen to have a poster on my wall, so it's easy for him to find. So does it say high care? H-I-K-E-R, H-I-K-E-R. It's on the periodic table of yo-yos, which apparently Sean does not know where hydrogen is. It is in the upper left-hand corner, Sean. Oh, nope, it is H-I-K-E-R. We have a confirmation on that. So yes, the Nickinator is still the winner this week, and he will...
Talk to him about not buying them from China. Knock off the crazy.
So anyway, you guys let me down tonight. The Nickinator won again, and Sean is completely devastated. I just don't have enough tissues in the house for Sean. So I'll tell you next week what we're doing with that $250 mystery box, and I'll have a nice interview with Christopher Katz, who is the brainchild for H-Spin Yo-Yos. He unfortunately can't appear live on the show because that's like 3 in the morning his time because he's over.
Lucky, hold on a second. It's not hydrogen. You put helium.
What?
The question is, I'm going to just hop back up again.
Oh, wait a minute. We may have a severe problem here, folks. Oh, controversy on Doc Lucky's Yo-Yo Talk page. I don't know if I can handle the stress right now. Okay, go on. So you're saying I said...
It says helium. I mean, look.
We're doing another double check on this. What was that? Let me look back at the question. Maybe I read the question wrong because I thought it was hydrogen. Did we type in helium? Oh my gosh. Now, okay, so helium would be like right below hydrogen. I believe it's helium is like number 2. No, helium is He. Yeah. He is a hesitator? So wait a minute. So, okay, we're going to have to scroll back through. We may have done this completely wrong. Okay, let's play that pop quiz again and see what we really asked the question for. I may have written the wrong answer down.
Hold on a second. Nick is also saying he was first for helium as well.
Oh, Nick says he's first for helium as well, the hesitator. Okay, let's look back and see. Okay, let's play that pop quiz. Just speed through to the question.
I can't speak.
Okay, you can't speed through. Okay, we're gonna play it and solve this controversy. It may end up being the Nickinators anyway, but okay, here it goes. We're gonna see what happened here.
Doc Lucky's Pop Quiz. One
You should
shot,
say hesitator yellow,
one champion.
And I may have written down
First,
the wrong
to answer both
answer
questions in the
because I
Facebook
was
comments
thinking
wins. Get ready.
So I will be going back and double checking all of my questions and answers now. Oh, it does say helium. Okay, well, there you go. I screwed up, and it won't be the first time nor the last time in my life.
Unfortunately,
But it does not change the winner because it is still Nick. The Nickinator still wins. Unbelievable. Even when you get it wrong and you do everything to do to get him in control, we still end up having the Nickinator win. So congratulations to the Nickinator. Sorry for all that confusion, everybody. I will be more careful with the pop quiz next week. We will double check those answers. And next week, I just mentioned Christopher is going to be on talking about H-Spin, and we're going to be giving away an H-Spin yo-yo in our lightning round next week. So let's see. I think this is maybe it right now. I'm just going to hold it right up there. You can't see it. But that's an H-Spin yo-yo. So that's the one that's going to be given away next week. And I think Chris may have some special announcements too. So Just always remember, you can never have too many yo-yos, and this is Doc Lucky signing off until next week.